But you get nervous also. I mean, I was watching this interview of yours where you spoke about how you came back to the set after 2.5 years for Hichki, and that on your way you were crying.
I think that's also a lot to do with my daughter.
Okay.
Because
you were missing her already.
I would not say missing her already. I think it is the I think the mothers who are watching me on this interview will understand. I think there are these certain fears that a first-time mother goes through.
Okay.
You know, when you become a mother for the first time, there are just so many different emotions that just attack you, which you are not aware of, or you are not aware of as a single girl. But when you become a mother, I don't know whether it's a hormonal jump up in your system, or whether it is actually when you see a child out of your system and the child is completely dependent on you for everything, or so as we think that they're dependent.
Sure.
So I think it's basically that feeling that, you know, the child will just want you only, and eventually every child grows up with or without the parents. You know, if God has given you birth, He will take care of the fact that you will grow up, you know, with or without your parents' love, with or without the certain things that are meant to be.
Correct me if I'm
but we as parents, we as parents overthink, we as parents are overcautious, we as parents feel that we are the only people in the world who've given birth. I as a mother, I would think that I'm the only mother who's given birth, and contrary to the belief that on that day when Adira was born, there were millions of other children who were born on the same day. But for me, I have given birth. She's my child, I'm her mother, and it's like everything just takes over your life. And on that particular day, I was just thinking that, you know, have I taken the right decision of coming back to films so early on? Not the fact that I was doubting my decision of coming back to films, but I was doubting the decision that, was it too early for me? Because Adira was still 14 months when I started doing Hichki.
Does Adira mean anything in particular? I mean, it's obviously
Adi and Rani, but it also means noble, powerful, strong, star. It has a lot of meanings in different languages. Yeah. So I got lucky actually, because I really wasn't looking at the...
You weren't looking to combine the two names?
I was looking to combine the two names. I wasn't really thinking what it eventually
means anything. Then you checked it.
But then I checked and I was like, oh wow, it's a bonus. So yeah, so I got lucky with that. And my daughter has all of those things. If you ask a mother about a child, she'll only keep praising. But
you know, there is a stereotype. Let me quickly ask you this question before I forget. Of the Bengali mother.
It is not stereotype, it's a fact.
It's a fact, right? Overprotective.
Let's not waste time analyzing the situation. It is a fact.
Yeah.
Bengali mothers are Bengali mothers. That's all I can say. Yeah.
I mean, you had a mom like that? Was your mom like that?
Of course. Every Bengali sitting in this room will, or hearing this conversation, will know that Bengali moms are special. They're really special.
In what sense?
Yeah, they are like lionesses. Like
tiger mom.
Yeah, they're like tigresses. Like for them, everything is about protecting their cubs. कोई आएगा ना मेरे बच्चे के सामने या कुछ. It's all about protecting. It's not about यार कब को छोड़ दो जंगल में भाई, जंगल जाके थोड़ा जाके अपना नहीं हम साथ जाएंगे. We will be there at every single step. Like my brother is 45 or 46 years old, but my mother treats him like he's just born. So you can imagine.
Khana khaya,
everything, yeah. Have you eaten? And my brother like, just excuse me, I'm eating, I will eat. It's okay. But I think that's the speciality about Bong moms.
But because you will be always around your mom.
And I'll always be around Adira.
Right. Wow. I feel sorry for her already.
That's what my friends.
She has no idea what's going to happen.
Friends tell me. Yeah. So like Adira is in for like a shocker. But I can see a lot of my husband in my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no means a no and yes means a yes. And you can't really change that. She's not a child who can no mama, no photo. So it's already started.
No photo, she's already said a word.
Always. If I show you the video on my phone, you'll die laughing. No photo, mama. And then slowly she's kind of understanding, the paparazzi, like, the people. So this time when I came back and in the airport there were these paps because the photographers have been very kind with me. So whenever I'm traveling, I always tell them, baby ka photo mat lo. And they say, no, baby ka nahi lenge. So they let Adira go and then they take my picture. So this time again, we got in. Adira got in first and then I was getting clicked. And then I came into the car. saying, ये भैया लोग बहुत गंदा है ना मम्मा, आपका फोटो हमेशा लेते रहता है. So I said, हाँ भैया लोग बहुत गंदे.
Bad thing. You should tell her that.
No, I told her, I said,
Yeah.
हाँ बाबू लेते रहते हैं, हमेशा लेते रहते हैं. हाँ मम्मा क्यों लेता है? सर मुझे भी नहीं पता बाबू. So yeah, so she is kind of understanding that.
Is her voice a bit like yours?
No, she has the sweetest voice.
No, you have a great voice too.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, why?
I don't have a sweet voice. I have a very, very
Husky voice.
Husky, yes. And I would
distinctive voice.
Very distinctive voice.
Yes.
Yeah. No, my daughter doesn't sound anything like me. She sounds very sweet. She has a very, very sweet voice. I think she's gone on my mother-in-law. It's a very sweet voice. But when she screams, she kind of sounds from my family.
Like the Bengali side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you were starting on your career, and this is one thing that is distinctive. I'm again going back to those guys in the lift that I met while coming here, and that's the first thing they mentioned. They mentioned your voice. Yeah. You cannot replicate this voice.
You know,
but they wanted to change your voice. I mean, they were dubbing for you in your initial films. In Ghulam?
Not initial films, I would not say, because Raja Ke Aayegi Barat I dubbed, and then Ghulam, for whatever reason, Aamir and Mukesh Bhatt and Vikram Bhatt, they all felt that probably I don't have, like, you know, at that time the heroines had a very shrill voice or a thinner voice.
Yeah, Lata Mangeshkar voice.
Yeah, like really nice, beautiful voices, you know. So they thought that probably it's not the right voice to have. And I remember Aamir having a conversation with me and saying that, you know, you're a fan of Sridevi, and you know Sridevi's voice was dubbed for so many of her films, and then eventually.
That's language.
Yeah, but he was trying to like tell me that, you know, it's not always necessary or whatever, and you know, it's okay if, you know, you should always do for whatever is the betterment for the film. Like Aamir always is like a team guy. Like he always believes that, you know, we all should be as a team for the film and for the betterment of the film. Like nobody is more important or bigger than a film. You know, we all work towards a film to be made. And you know, at that time I thought that he made sense, that he felt that probably my voice is not right, and I said, of course, if you all don't think, then it's okay, you know, you all get the voice dubbed. Though I told him that, you know, as a newcomer I didn't have a choice when they said they will dub my voice, but it was very gracious enough of them to, you know, talk to me about it and tell me, you know. And then of course Karan, being Karan, the cutie that he is, when I was dubbing for, there was this little teaser for Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. If you remember, I was on a swing. If you remember the teaser, I don't know if everybody remembers. Right. Before every film, no, there's a little short teaser. So in that teaser, I'm in the swing and then I'm talking to like camera. So we had shot for that, and I was dubbing for the teaser. And then Karan asked me that, Rani, I believe because Ghulam and Kuch Kuch Hota Hai were being shot simultaneously. Because Ghulam came first and then Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. So he said that, Rani, I believe that your voice is dubbed in Ghulam. Why? So I said, because Karan, they thought my voice is not good and, you know, they want to dub it. He said, but did you dub for Kuch Kuch, did you dub for your first film, Raja Ke Aayegi Barat? So I said, yeah, I dubbed for. So he said, do you have any problem with dubbing? I said, no, not at all. So he said, no, then in my film you'll dub, you know. And I think Karan took that decision, and that kind of changed it for me, because Kuch Kuch Hota Hai being such a popular film.
Yeah, it's an iconic film.
It's an iconic film, and because at that point of time, the acceptance for my voice came because of that film. Right. You know, because that's a film that actually everybody saw of mine, from where they could understand that, okay, this is Rani Mukerji.
And they appreciated the fact that you were different in a very nice way.
Yeah, I guess. And I think that really, and I remember Aamir calling me after seeing Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, and he said, babes, I think we made a huge mistake by dubbing your voice in Ghulam.
He did,
yeah, and your voice is really, really good.
Right.
You know, and for me that was like wonderful, because I respect him so much, and the fact that he called and he said that they made a mistake was a big thing for me as a newcomer at that point of time.
It's closure also for you, right?
Yeah, it's a closure for me.
Especially because you look up to Aamir.
Exactly.
Right.
So it was great.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.